been applying to jobs for quite a while now, full-time jobs. At first I started with like 2 to 3 job applications a week, but then eventually I started doing like at least 10 a week. I don't really want a contract anymore. I've been plagued by contracts for entirely too long. I want a full-time, but the job market is absolute. I'm not gonna lie, I was trying for a full year for a full-time job. Like, I even set aside everything. I've gone to 3 interviews, but I applied to over hundreds of places. I've literally heard nothing back. People are not hiring right now. There are job applications and people are getting ghosted. What can you do? You know, this is life. You pretty much have to deal with the cards that you're dealt and figure out how to move forward. Another day, another what the hell am I doing? Obviously, if times were ideal, I would have a full-time with benefits and great pay. I would also be able to run my shop. Everything would be happily dandy, sunshines and rainbows. But obviously, we don't live in that. It's never going to be the right time to start any type of thing, you know? The greatest time to start is just now. I've always had this dream of being an artist. Very cliche, I know, trust me, I know. There's a lot of us. I'm joining the club. I'm 33. I've had quite a bit of a journey, so since the age of 4, I've always wanted to be an artist. Whenever someone ever asked me, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up, Diana? I've always said artist. And obviously when I have Polish parents, they were like totally cool with it when I was a child, but when in high school they were like, no, get real with yourself. And I was through like art critics at like colleges and whatnot, and my mom that made me put down my pedestal. It made me so critical towards myself and my art that I didn't pick up a pencil again for 5 years. I wish I was joking. And I picked it up along the way every now and then, but I hated everything I came up with. And then that's the thing, it wasn't bad. It was just all in my head because of everything that was going on. And it sucked, you know? It really, really sucked. It took a lot for me to get to this point. I've wanted this for a very long time, and I've said that I was going to do it, and then I don't actually do it. Snowboarding has taught me, learning to snowboard actually has taught me a lot about putting myself out there. It's taught me a lot about baby steps, little wins, small wins, like falling, failing, but getting back up there. And that's literally all about it. And it's through it that like I gained the courage and confidence to start putting myself out there as an artist. And a way to make it happen is by actually doing it. I'm starting to get nervous again and starting to get scared again, because now I'm like wondering if I'm making the wrong move, you know, if I'm doing the wrong thing, and maybe I should just give up and try to go be a car salesman or something like that, you know? Like, I'm good with sales, I'm good with selling things. At the same time, I'm gonna always wonder what if. I just got an email. My stickers are ready for pickup, which is kind of crazy because like if I shipped it, I wouldn't have gotten it until like the first week of May, but my stickers are ready for pickup. My stickers are ready for pickup. Guess who's getting her stickers today? This is really freaking exciting. And the weather's great, and yes, I'm picking out a wedgie because I'm not trying to pick one out while I'm driving. I've done it before and it's not fun. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting, my sunglasses. But this is so exciting. So I'm here, I just don't know where here is. Okay, so I found the place and the stickers look so freaking good. Oh my god. Oh my god. The color is so amazing. Oh my god, this is perfect. Do you have it in pink? You can't even see it that well because of the glare and the sun and everything like that. That one's adorable. The pandas are freakishly cute. These I'm obsessed with. The color came out so friggin' good with these. Like, damn. Just damn on these. But this is freakishly epic. And they were like, dude, your designs were dope. And I'm like, thank you, because like that was my first time designing for print, and I was like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I bought myself CMYK cards. I'm just gonna figure it out as it goes, you know? And you guys were the only ones that did low quantity, and I could figure it out. And I'm like, all right, this is it. I'm so stoked. Unfortunately won't be able to continue with Death by Stickers for now. Maybe I'll do, like, you know, work with them in the future. For stickers, I am unfortunately, or fortunately for myself, going with my own printer. And my own Cricut. But this is just great to get myself started and get my art out there and everything like that. Ultimately, I want to truly manifest collaborations with brands, businesses, companies regarding my art. But like, a lot of it does take time. I've already come this far, so I might as well keep going. And it's funny because like, I say that, and I had that same mindset when it came to snowboarding. I was like, well, I already came this far, so I might as well just keep going. And then eventually I fell in love with it, and eventually it became so much more, and you know? So I'm kind of going through, and I've been going through a lot of emotions, honestly. I think just about anyone who starts a business or starts any kind of passion project or whatever does. This whole like what if, like, you know, where you know it can be great, but like, what if, you know? Like, everything has like a double-edged sword. And I am no stranger to acting as if I have done things that like other people have claimed to be impossible. Mainly, like, I've been able to accomplish those things or manifest those things, whatever you want to call it or whatever, because I acted as if. I was so certain about myself. I was like, I can do it. I could completely do it. And like, I am this way with my business. I know I could make it happen. Oh, I know I could do this. Oh, I know I can make 6 figures happen. Oh, I know I could do this. I know, like, I just know, you know? When you know, you know. And I was the same way with my boyfriend. He didn't know it at the time, but like, he knows now. Or what. Call me the Lulu, but like, that whole acting as if and I know, I've done that with almost everything in my life. Like, it's just kind of that whole I know. But just because you know doesn't mean you won't have fears, doubts, burnouts, you know? You're still gonna have those. And that's kind of where I've been at, where everything has been happening so damn quickly to the point it's been kind of like rattling me, you know? I just got my P.O. box. I like the whole security aspect of a P.O. box, so if you're thinking about whether you need to get a P.O. box or not, just try to get one. I'm kind of in the process of figuring out my listing photo. It's so much work. Okay, but you get the point, kind of. I can't think anymore. Like, I've just been at this whole photo thing all day at this point that I can't. I'm trying to get off and read some webtoons and then go to bed. Even if my business doesn't hit it big within the first year or whatever, by the power of YouTube, my blog, you know, just putting myself out there, I fully believe the right opportunities will not pass me by. And it's not putting myself out there through job applications because they're not going to do anything. They haven't done anything. I will still do them, but putting myself out there through YouTube unapologetically. Like, yes, I'm in a Winnie the Pooh hoodie and I look like a mess because I did just wake up from a nap and it's almost 7 p.m. But it's also just showing up regardless. My art, my blogs, YouTube, stickers. I'm just getting started. It's gonna take some slower time. We're not taking the route that everyone else has taken thus far. We don't have to expand or grow anytime soon. We will cross that bridge when we get there.
A few moments later. I totally just launched my own sticker business, my own small art business. Yeah, kind of cliche, I know, but like, oh well.